Again coming out of his break.
Joe Mixon to the end zone, touchdown Bengals. And even he's going to do the gritty.
But Cincinnati is doing a nice job of stretching it, but then getting back inside.
Yeah, they're using two tight ends now after that 10-yard gain from Mixon, and he'll get more. Knocked out of bounds when he got near the 40 of Minnesota.
They come in 1-1. Pittsburgh 1-1 after the punt by the Steelers. 19-yard line, 1st and 10. Mixon. Good blocking. Big hole into the secondary. Wow, what terrific blocking ahead as he sprints upfield for 29.
Mixon got it.
Second down and 1. It's Mixon. Cuts to the outside. Into the end zone for a Bengals touchdown.
He's actually run 4 times in the game and has pretty much been able to run out of bounds without getting hit on running plays. As Mixon has a nice running play all the way up to the 40-yard line. Maybe he's past that for a Cincinnati first down on first down. Burrow has it. Wide open for the catch. Mixon inside the 20 with a block. Mixon, and that's going to be a Bengals touchdown. On 4th and 1, all the way in for a 40-yard score. Mixon runs into his own man, cuts back inside the 20. Mixon stopped inside the 5. 1st and goal, Bengals from the 4.
Mixon right there, sample the block. They also got a Hopkins block, and there goes Mixon, darting in for 6. 21-yard touchdown run. 2nd down and goal. Mixon in the backfield, and the call, and in for 6. Knifing his way, 1-yard touchdown run. Back to Mixon, out here they go to Boyd. Wanting to throw, and he hits Mixon. With blockers ahead, including Spain. Open track. Got by one defender, tried to hurdle another, and he's down inside the 10. He got by Jared Davis, the linebacker. Blocked by Spain, outside Mixon. Breaks a tackle of Davis. He's in for 6. 8-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals on top.
He's getting caught on this one. Cincinnati's 20th snap in this opening quarter. It's Mixon. Mixon following blockers to the end zone for the touchdown.
Strange, you get 2 penalties on the defense.
Here's Mixon. Here's Mixon still going. Got the corner and gets shoved out, but not until he got at midfield. Running behind the likes of Stanley Morgan.
But you got to keep going if you can score a touchdown here because you still have a chance.
1st and goal at the 2. As Mixon tries to take it home, and he does. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Give it to Mixon. Hard cut. Diving. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Stanley Morgan with a perimeter block. And then Mixon does the rest. Raiders had no sacks last week against Kansas City. They have 3 today against Cincinnati. Pitching. Mixon waiting. Hard cut. Mixon inside the 20. Aligned. Mixon has gone over 100 yards rushing. And then some. Mixon shifting gears for the touchdown. It's a 2nd down and 5, and here goes Mixon with an ISO over that left side and blocking downfield. One of the blockers, Jamar Chase. 2nd goal. Burrow, Mixon, and digging his way, and touchdown. There he goes, in for 6. And the Bengals increase their lead to 23-3 over the Steelers. They still have Prince in there at the right tackle. Here's a handoff, and it goes to Mixon. Oh, he's making a miss. What a great move. He got by Pierre, and now he's off to the races and shoved out of bounds by Edmonds. Pierre thought he had him right in his sights. Takes it into Pittsburgh territory.
Mixon's trying to run to his left, our right. He cuts it back, and Pierre is there one-on-one and gives him a juke, hops in and back out. Gets around the edge. What a day he's having.
Mixon in the backfield. Higgins, by the way, over 100 receiving yards today. Burrow, Mixon, touchdown. Mixon has scored again. His second touchdown run. Some choreography.
From the 7. Boyd goes in motion. Burrow on a give. Stop and go. Mixon, the patience and vision for the touchdown. 9 straight games. Joe Mixon has put the ball in the end zone.
Mixon with lots of running room. Busts it up the middle across midfield and into San Francisco territory at the 49-yard line.
We had the big game in week 7, over 200 yards receiving. Oh, up the middle, look at him go! Hurdling defenders and inside the 45.
Got Chase up top, one-on-one.
Burrow. And that's a touchdown. Mixon takes it across. The Pro Bowler and 1,000-yard rusher.
You know, you're down so many bodies in the secondary, you've got to be able to cover when you bring those many people rushing.
Underneath, it's Mixon, second and goal at the 9, diving in. Touchdown, he got in. 9-yard touchdown pass. Mixon. And 522 yards of offense against Baltimore. Burrow. Crumbling pocket, on the fly, downfield, he's got him, that's Mixon. Working on Levine inside the 6. What a throw on the fly.
Wow, what a phenomenal play by Burrow, buying time in the pocket, and then he gets outside, and instead of looking short or taking off and running, he sees.
It's down from the 31, play action. Burrow's going to set up a screen now. Mixon's got a couple of blockers. He's on the move. First and goal for the Bengals at the 10-yard line. Gain of 21 as Mixon out of the backfield. He got 42 this year.
Cincinnati, no turnovers last 5 games, including last week against Las Vegas. Second down and 9. Burrow, toss it underneath. Good hands. Chase, catch and run. He's got ridiculous speed. Jamar Chase brought down from behind inside the 30. Zach Cunningham. The running game has picked up in the second half for Cincinnati. First down, fake it, toss, catch by Chase, breaks a tackle. Chase working the sideline, ducks out of bounds.
Pressure. They still don't have him down yet. Up ahead to Chase. And they got the football inside the 35. Chase is getting on the case.
Selten, dass das passiert, dass ein D-Liner nicht nur den Ball blockt, sondern auch noch fängt. Und das gibt den Bengals jetzt die nächste Chance. Pass auf Jamar Chase und er trägt ihn bis zur 5-Yard-Linie.
You can use your running back. The guy's inside. But you got to get it out.
There it is to the end zone, and he comes down with it. Outrageous. What a catch. Chase, one-on-one. Forget about it.
Straight drop, going deep in that direction, and he reaches out and makes the grab and takes it to the 4-yard line. So Chase, wide right, Ramsey is one of the best in the league, obviously, gets beaten there. At the top, it's that way. Chase makes the grab and picks up a lot more yardage. So Ramsey trying to jump it.